Okay, so last time we left off, we had made a delivery to Hartman, got to hear his whole story, which is actually rather sad. It's kind of everybody's story in this whole thing, isn't it? But
I don't know.
so
The
we
cosplayer
have
seems fine.
so we have 3 scientists to connect to the network. But I wanted to go looking for I wanted to go connect the last few preppers first. And I did find them. So the first prepper, I went and I got his, finally got his stuff up to where it needed to be for him to join the network, and I located the last prepper, the novelist's son. And this is where we are right now. There was some lost cargo right outside of his place, so I can deliver it right now, so I don't even have to go and wait for somebody else to give me a job. It was like literally right there at that pile of rocks. So I can go ahead and deliver this and get him to join up, or at least to start placing orders.
Delivering cargo.
Well, I'll be. You actually made it. Folks far out as me can't always depend on porters, you know. This is pretty good. Better than good.
I was fully expecting to have to fight BTs on my way to him, so colored me surprised when he was just turned out to be right there. As you can see, I've reached porter grade 300.
Much obliged to you, friend.
Good work.
As always, it takes... You have to get to... like 1 full star to get them to even connect to the network, and then you need to get to 3 full stars to be able to fabricate equipment. And something I did find out, I didn't realize this, but if they're not at the point where they're fully in the UCA, any safe houses you build in their regions can't fabricate equipment for you. So let's see what they got. Role-playing games for the distribution center.
Order assigned.
I do also want to say I did 1 second. Let's see what comes up. So I did go ahead and build a bigger zipline network so that I can get to more or less everybody in the mountains who are farther off from the road. But I haven't gotten to the other people to the south, so that's going to take some doing. Like, I believe there's a scientist here, one here, one here. I don't know who would be over here, but there's a railway station over here that I do remember I need to go to. Actually, I think they would be here, here, and here. I need to find out who's here. Hey there, Dylan.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But yeah, there's no more roads to be built, at least not for me, and at least not in this region. But zip lines have been the thing. It's always been getting more people on network and then building zip lines as soon as possible.
Nice.
Question is, I need more people who have deliveries for the prepper and for the novelist's son. Since they're the newest people, I need progress with them most of all.
I wonder if anyone's watching.
also, you know, some Hartman ones, but since he joined the network immediately, because obviously he's part of Bridges, it does make this take a little bit. I really do like this game, though it's like so far, like goddamn, I didn't expect the central region to be like the main region of the game.
I mean, I kind of did. Very rare in game design is it that the starting area is not considered like a majority of the map.
Like the starting area wasn't like small, but I mean like just the gulf and how much time I've spent in the between the two areas has been like it's huge.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Right now that I know I'm not going to need any anti-BT stuff for a little bit, I'm gonna drop some things that I'm carrying. I don't know what the fuck's up with the bikes. They have, like, their brakes are fucking non-existent whenever I come in here. Okay, let's recycle. I don't want to be carrying around that. We'll do the 2 PCCs.
That's my stomach want to kill me.
What did you eat?
It's a ham sandwich.
Where'd you get the ham from? Like, what's its brand name?
Got it from a deli. I usually get the ham from there.
An ethical butcher. Okay. Second. I was gonna, like, joke that, you know, see, your stomach's trying to kill you because you fucked up and got the wrong brand. Your stomach,
No.
like, your stomach demands Oscar Mayer. Yeah, right. Hillshire Farms,
Thank
maybe.
you for your contribution.
At most. Like, at,
Why does my stomach desire shit?
who knows? Who knows?
Your
It was like,
insides
honestly, it didn't
crave,
matter, just
like
fucking-
mid-low quality food.
That's the wild thing that could happen sometimes. Your body's so used to like one thing that it panics if you give it good stuff for the first time in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Cargo's in perfect condition. Looks like this
Me
is our lucky
with
day.
chocolate.
I think it craves the shit chocolate. So if you try to give it the good chocolate, it says, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. I don't like a lot of what is considered good chocolate. Meanwhile, I'll be perfectly content if I'm given Hershey's.
Did I ever tell you about the first time
You on our side.
my family and like some of my siblings went up to the mountains?
Good work.
See, we live in a place that has like really shit air quality because the mountains trap it in the basin sometimes.
Uh-huh.
It only clears up if there's like because but it's also like a wind tunnel, like a place where there's just wind just goes through all the time. So it only really clears up after some windy days. And there's one time we went up to the mountains. This was the first time we'd gone up to the mountains as kids, and we got sick from the air. It was clear for the first time.
Balls.
Out there in a campground, nice and clear air and everything, and it's just like
Can't have that shit.
I remember one joke though that they that my brother made. It says, "What is that smell?" It's like fresh air. It's like got to go. Give me like where like pulls out a fucking air freshener, sprays it. Love that fresh mountain pine. The artificial shit.
All right, that's good.
Okay, so we'll take this for the photographer. These two for the photographer. And this one for the novelist's son. Issue. Let's load it all.
Order assigned. Begin scanning. Pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing with stuff made from PC, huh?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What was that? Ah!
Like I was like, I because something I fucking kicked something I didn't mean to.
It sounded like a cat trying to cough up a hairball.
No, it was just an expression of pain. Anyways, the unfortunate thing about everything that comes from PCCs is that you can only use a PCC in an area that's on network. So can't make any zipline paths through the novelist territory until I've got the novelist on a network. Whoa.
Who agreed on these territory positions?
Je ne sais pas.
How did we give everybody the general consensus that this person gets all of Utah?
No one the fuck else wanted it.
I forget, like, there's a fucking constant meme that Idaho doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What's Idaho?
Perfect response.
Someone going, Idaho isn't real. It's like, but I know somebody who's from there. No, you don't.
No, the fuck you don't.
It's like just like your girlfriend in Canada.
Begin scanning. Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Come. Delivering cargo.
The father of American literature.
You look good, Sam. Up and ready to go.
The guy who wrote Moby Dick? Because I remember Moby Dick was considered
This
like
is
the
pretty
first
good.
great American novel.
Better than good.
And considering everything, how into Moby Dick Kojima was at the time when he was making both, like, but at the time when he was making MGSV and when he was starting on this as well. He got really into Moby Dick. I do need to actually take the time to read that book. I did buy it.
Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Take care now, Sam. I'll be calling on you again. Until then.
I remember somebody
Good work. New order
making a
available.
video
Please
trying
access
to discuss like villainy or at least antagonism in the series. and its purpose and how it can reflect on the main character or what the author wants to say about life. And he also made a video talking about how power scaling in DBZ is stupid because it's the granddaddy of shonen, and every villain in shonen has to just be bigger than the last one. It's like, so could you imagine if Moby Dick, if Ahab survived Moby Dick 1, and then they announced Moby Dick 2 was a thing, would he have to fight an even bigger white whale whose skin was even more canvas like
Ahab isn't the main well, he's one of the main characters, but he's not the main character. The main character is Ishmael.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that like Ahab's like painting the canvas of the white whale of his own failings and tortured life. It's like, if he survived Moby Dick 1, would we have to get an even bigger white whale with even more canvas-like features? I don't know, maybe.
It's all about what it represents. I still love that one post I saw on I think it was originally Twitter, because I think the post was older than Blue Sky, but a person talking about, you know, how they read Moby Dick, and it's just Ahab is so obsessed with this whale, and this whale clearly isn't just a whale to him. It's like it's fate or destiny or God, and it stole something from him, and he wants it back, and he wants to, like, and not just because of that thing that was stolen from him, but because he wants to kill fate or God and shit.
God.
And then it's like Ishmael's like, I don't know, man. I think it's just a whale. And then like at the end of the book, you finally see Moby Dick, and it becomes like very clear. No, that's God.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
And I do like one of the cover arts that there is for Moby Dick, where it's literally just a guy on a deck holding a harpoon, and right in front of him is this wall of white that takes up the rest of the page.
Hey, Sam.
And in the middle of that wall of white is the eye of Moby Dick.
Never thought I'd receive a delivery.
And the eye is as big
in
as he
excellent
is.
Condition.
Like that's some pretty good imagery right there.
Yeah.
This gets across what the idea of struggling against something that is just so unbelievably beyond you.
I mean, if you want that, you could just look at somebody doing taxes.
It's kind of pathetic. I got you a little something. I understand if you don't want it, of course.
He's been giving me a lot of lessons, but I can't do anything with them right now, so I've just been putting them right back in their private locker until I need them.
You'll come back again soon, right, Sam?
I need somebody to give me a job for the prepper. Either the prepper or the...
You got a Dragon's Dogma thing.
What?
In Death Stranding, you got a Dragon's Dogma thing.
I did? That's wild.
Yeah.
I bet you the actual like jobs for the novelist son and the prepper and the first prepper are all on this side of the fucking map. I'll have to go over there. Okay, hang on.
But in depth, the expansion for Dragon's Dogma 1 that basically remade the game is called Dark Arisen, and you got a little thing that said Dark Arisen on the side.
Uh-oh. Media from an analog age. Glassware. Not. Here.
I know I've seen this name before. Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is who?
The lady who voices the photographer, Erin Fitzgerald.
Karen, I am wearing a skeleton.
You've been in so many things, and I haven't seen a single one of them.
Order assigned. Deliver.
Ooh, that's great. Love that for her.
What's up?
So the photographer played Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball Evolution, the video game.
We all gotta pay rent. Anytime I see it, like anytime I see an actor who did well, who's pretty good, and was in something entirely, completely shit at one point, like what the hell were they doing in that? And all I can think is we all gotta pay rent.
Yeah, it's like this shit got rough for a while. I see.
You know, it's the wildest shit sometimes though, when somebody because somebody was in something completely and totally shit, they met somebody who gave them an opportunity with something actually good.
Yes, like sometimes that shit thing is only shit if it's self-contained. Sometimes participating in that shit thing could have gotten you somewhere a hell of a lot better.
And sometimes you're just so popular
And sometimes
that
it doesn't.
you end up getting in shit things just because, hey, you were in 17 other things.
Well, I mean specifically
Well, at least
like,
one of them was mathematically bound to not be good.
I specifically mean for like people who are, you know, starting out or like not super well known, but them being in the shit thing actually made them meet somebody who was very good at some, like, who recognized them for something good.
Yeah.
Fucking, what do you call it? Matt Mercer was in a really shitty direct-to-video animated, like, animal film where he played the villain Maximus Elephante.
Shot in the dark. Was he an elephant?
How'd you know?
Just a hunch.
Speaking of, like, you know, one thing that
And his response to how could you be in that film, his response was, hey, I can't live off of royalties for other projects forever.
Yeah, because
they paid.
Voice actor royalties are actually really shit.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
The only exceptions to that being, or rather, the only cases in which you can live off of royalties of a couple works for basically forever are in projects that were so damn popular. Looking at you, Lion King, that
Oh, you're here.
it just
Good.
keeps making
And
money over
present
time,
as
and
always,
it
getting
basically just
here
pays
so
for itself.
quickly.
That alone
The
would give you
voice
shit
the
ton of money.
actors got that, Dylan.
Not,
James
I
Earl
don't know.
Jones was a fucking actor before that film, and he said the royalties he got from that
Oh,
wouldn't
really?
be able to
Kinda
pay for a
pathetic, but
fucking train
I
ticket.
got you a little something.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Yeah,
understand
you
if
gotta
don't
have
want it, of course.
like voice actor credits. Basically, like even if you're highly respected, most fucking things tend to just not pay very well.
The thing that paid for him was Darth Vader, but that's only because people wanted him for everything.
You'll come back again soon.
Yep.
That wasn't
Right,
royalties, that was just constant work.
Appearances too.
Good work. New order available. Please access.
All right, we're gonna take some stuff to. All right, we're gonna go to the far side of the mountains, and we're gonna see if we can't find anybody who will give us an order for the first prepper or the novelist son or the photographer.
You know, just anybody you need.
Or even, you know, Hartman.
Order assigned.
I can think of 2 roles
Go get him, Sam.
that were so iconic that they basically said we can't make this game without the person.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
One of which was Dead Space. The VA for Isaac Clarke was apparently approached by the remake team and said, we can't make this without you, whatever you want.
I still love thinking about that theory I had.
The other one
where-
is Kane and Lynch, and they can't do that because the guy who played Kane is dead. He's been dead for decades.
Kane and Lynch, not a Legacy of Kane, you mean?
Oh, Legacy of Kane, my bad.
I'm like, that is like, is Kane and Lynch? Is it? I guess it's a couple decades old now, but
Yeah, no. Well, also that one, James McCaffrey. I believe he played Lynch in that.
he looks like he would have played Lynch.
But yeah. And Legacy of Kane, they can't do. They said that they just can't make another one because the only person that they could ever see playing Kane, the voice actor's fucking dead and has been dead for almost 22 years.
Damn.
There was one remake I had. Like, there was this one thing I saw. Like, people were saying that if Konami really wants to make money, they should make a ground-up remake of Metal Gears 1 and 2. And for that remake, hire David Hayter for Solid Snake and Kiefer Sutherland for Big Boss.
That's no.
Damn, that was just an immediate no.
Raven didn't like the voice acting in MGSV.
No, I like the
There's
voice
Big
acting in
Boss.
MGSV. I just know that that's not going to happen because Kiefer Sutherland was expensive for that fucking game. Think they're going to do that again after people bitched about it? No.
What do
So
you mean?
I would like to see a MGS, a Metal Gear 1 and 2 remake. Not Metal Gear Solid, but specifically Metal Gear. Because let me tell you, even though I really liked playing those games, I was not ready for that shit like right off the bat. Remember, I played Metal Gear 1 3 times before I actually streamed it. for everybody because I needed to just like familiarize myself with the 1980s video game like jank.
Yeah.
Beginning scan. Scanning
I'm still thinking about how, you know, if I'm going to the other side of the mountains, let me see what else anybody else has for
all clear.
that side of things.
Sam, decontaminating suit.
But I mean,
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
you remember the fucking, the way I had to get codes from the sound of knocking on the wall? I had to write, I have a notebook over here that is full of different kinds of hexadecimal codes and like different radio frequencies and shit. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't understand how to do something, and I looked it up, and the guide goes, somehow you are supposed to parse that this means. And I'm like, oh, that's great.
okay, we'll take this off.
As much as I would love that kind of thing, I am also a realist, and I know that there's no way that they would do that.
Well, you know, remember, back in the mid-10s, right after they fired Kojima and then they did that crime against humanity that was Metal Gear Survive, Konami said that they were getting out of the video game business and going all in on Pachinko. And then the pandemic happened.
Have a pleasant journey.
And suddenly they're going all in on an in-person gambling machine. Well, that didn't work out. And then they went and did NFTs, but luckily somebody who wasn't a total moron went and greenlit a, you know, the anime adaptation for fucking Castlevania. And when they saw that actually, yeah, there is still interest.
Anime adaptation is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Anime set in the Castlevania universe.
Yeah, you're right. Point is, Konami had to be reminded multiple times that actually people do like video games, and they tend to like Konami's IPs when they're more closely associated with video games, or at least TV. And so Konami's kind of comes back in the last couple of years and goes, guess what, guys, we're making video games again. So
it's
what
like,
do we
oh,
open
thank
with?
fucking God.
Yeah, it's like, so what do we open with? Hey, what was that series by that guy we fired? But like everybody likes that guy's stuff. I think it was called Aluminum Cog. Aluminum Cog. Yes, I think that was the case.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, so now we're getting the re-released, you know, a bunch of Metal Gear games. We made a remake of one of them. I did hear that that the remake.
Bunch of Silent Hill stuff again.
Yeah, that too.
Still got it.
I did see that apparently the remake of MGS Delta is closer to MGS3 than it is to MGS5. But they did go and actually change a few things to make it more tolerable as a modern game. Unfortunately, performance is still not like the best. On consoles, it's locked to 30 frames and I think 1440p. And on PC, its performance is a mixed bag, depending on your hardware. But hey, MGS3 is MGS3. baseline is still good. I guess whenever I finish this game, I'll kick on MGS3. Since that was, I want to say, the only thing left in the collection that I bought that I didn't stream. Yeah.
Hey, what was that other game that you were playing during the week that you stopped because you stopped doing week streams?
That one's Yakuza. I will
Yeah,
get back
you know,
to
the one
that.
that you finished.
Like it is, I still want to keep it in the weekday slot as soon as I am able to do weekday streams again. This life's in a weird place right now.
Alex treating that game the same way I'm treating the Lock Tomb series. I'll get back to it.
Raven, you didn't even start the Lock Tomb series.
Yeah, I did. I got to chapter 4.
Is that even when, like, have they even left Pluto yet? By chapter 4?
They were just about to.
I definitely got farther in Yakuza than you did. Lock Tomb.
Oh.
Alex, there are 22 chapters in that game. You got the chapter 1 there.
So I got halfway through!
Alright.
I
How
am
many
in the
chapters
goddamn
are there in the
story.
Lock Tomb series? Tell me without looking.
I don't know about the whole series, but I know for a fact that, like, the majority of the book does not take place on fucking Pluto. Pluto is only the opening hours.
Verifying weapons restrictions lifted.
I personally feel like I read more of that than Alex has played Yakuza.
Also, I built up to Yakuza by going through Shenmue. I do remember my one critique of the fighting in Yakuza was that I felt that I would have had, I felt that I enjoyed the Shenmue fighting style, like way of doing combat more than I did the Yakuza one as a personal preference. I'm not saying that one was necessarily like that Shenmue's was better than Yakuza's. I just personally enjoyed Shenmue's more.
Alex, I still think that we should do Resident Evil 5 first.
Do you genuinely want to play Resident Evil 5?
Considering I paid for that fucking thing so that we could stream it together.
You did?
Yes.
I bought it for you and me!
I'm sorry.
What do you
I
mean?
haven't looked at that section of my library in a little bit.
I said, hey, when we're done with this, you want to try it? And you said, we'll see. And then I bought it, and I went, okay, well, it's there when we're ready. And...
Alright,
It was
okay.
12 months ago.
It was not 12 months ago.
Safe travels.
It was closer to 2.5.
Come on. I hate that this thing. I cannot. Like, the actual distance of this is stricter than you'd think. If farther than, like,
Only about
anything,
30
but still
meters.
stricter than usual.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
Ah, shit. Is it damaged? How badly? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. An extra utility pouch. Large grenade pouch. Means I can carry more blood bags.
I hope you'll come again.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery
What
terminal.
does she have? For the Mountaineer, for the Photographer, for the Spiritualist, that's her sister. Okay, we'll grab the stuff for her sister.
Raven, what the fuck am I looking at in the picture that you sent like 35 minutes ago?
I don't know what you're talking
One
about.
for the photographer.
What the fuck is going on there?
Oh, that.
Raven over here. I don't know what you're talking about later. Oh, yeah, that.
Goes next and text, oh yeah, that fucking thing.
It's just a fucking little, like, box doll. Wait, is that gulp your nationality? And it's just a picture of the French flag.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Catch on the flip side.
I don't understand what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Alright, let's get back to the road. Get the stuff that needs to go to South Knot to South Knot. We'll grab the rest of this stuff and take where it needs to go.
Safe travels.
Okay, Raven, but would you play Resident Evil 6 with me?
Gee, it's almost like I also bought that game for you with the implication that we would play it together.
I remember you saying a lot of no's.
Yeah, and then it was on sale, and I'm like, well, if we're going to play Resident Evil 5, you said we have to play 6 together, and I said, alright, and I bought both of them for you.
I'll have to check my... I remember 5. I don't remember 6.
Alex playing the role of the defendant on trial. I do not recall.
Yeah, but you haven't provided proof.
The proof is in your fucking game library, you bitch.
I'd have to check.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Raven's next course of action being to subpoena the contents of Alex's game library.
I mean, we can check right now. Hold up. Alright, okay. I got Resident Evil 4. Hang on. Owned.
You not downloading it is not my
I know,
responsibility.
that's what I'm going. That's why I tabbed over to owned. No, I have 5. I don't have 6. I do not own 6.
Fuck, didn't you download it?
No, this is not my download thing. This is the owned one. I do not
Yeah,
own
but
6.
I bought 6 for you.
No, it would have shown up in my messages, and I also, like... No, I remember what happened. You offered to give me 6, and I told you to not do that until later, because I'm not even sure if I would even agree to that.
No, because my response was, oh, okay. And then 5 minutes later, you got the email thing that said, I am Raven has gifted you something, and you said, I will download that later. But if you don't download it within a month, the game is
Yeah,
not
if you
considered
don't,
bought and it's refunded to the person.
Yeah, but I did.
yeah,
But
if
I
you don't
told you not to
accept
give me
the
that
thing.
one, and I also didn't take it. I don't remember like it even coming. I got the message for RE5. I didn't get one for RE6. It was something else that you wanted to get.
Nothing beats a package delivered by Sam Bridges himself.
Anyway.
Come see us whenever you like, Sam. We're always happy to make time for a hero.
Moments like this when I love just being the observer of y'all, because y'all are a hilarious example of a perfect disaster relationship, and it's great.
Yeah.
Now, see, I can't get truly mad because there have been so many instances of Alex telling me, hey, so we're going to do this, right? Yup. Day
Yeah,
comes
it's
to the
lovely.
thing. Oh, yeah.
I forgot to download it. Oops.
Okay, so they don't even have anything.
So I can't get mad at her. I can get irritated.
But not truly mad or upset, because both do it.
Photographer specialist.
Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Alright, I'm gonna stop off at Distro Center, see if they got anything for people I want.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
After we make these deliveries, we'll go ahead and start doing the stuff that Parkman asked us to do.
Keep on keeping on.
This road's looking rough. Looks like the unmaintained parts of Route 66.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Keep on keeping on.
Decontaminating system. All clear.
Keep on keeping on.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Well, I'll refuse to believe it's truly bad until I see some, like, gaping potholes in it.
see. Got anything? Liquor for the engineer. Stuff for the elder. Stuff for the craftsman. The spiritualist, time sensitive. It's gonna be so fucking hard to get her. The time sensitive delivery. Alright, I guess we're just leaving with these then. I don't like doing time-sensitive deliveries when I don't have the places where my infrastructure is very much lacking.
Weapons restrictions.
You know? Makes it difficult to actually make those deliveries.
It's almost like the purpose of the thing.
Yeah, but I don't wanna.
Oh. Be back a little bit.
Alright, let's keep going. Hey, didn't we retrieve and deliver a chip for Jackie? I don't think I read Jackie's response.
I remember you saying, I wonder what you'll get for the next one, but I don't know if you actually did it.
I'm pretty sure I did that jump. I just don't remember what I got for it. Like, let me see here. Orders. Mail. I have a lot of mail. Alright, he wanted us to get... yeah, it was Mountain Knot City, Chip, smack dab in the middle of beachy country, stepped up in the supercell, marked Chip's location. Alright, so... No mames, Sam. No such thing as impossible job for you. Speaking of impossibilities, guess flights off the table because the Cairo clouds are floating around everywhere. Well, shit. Chip would have, like, had the design for a trauma team AV. No point making what you can't use, though. Not anytime soon, at least. One day these clouds will clear and everybody and their madre will be flying all over the place. I mean, shit, anything's possible so long as people like you keep fighting the good fight. That's why I made a little hologram for you. Hopefully it'll do the trick when you need a little inspiration. Also prepped another software upgrade for your compass. Should cost you a little less juice to disable sensor pulls in enemy trucks. I see. Okay, that's what he gave us. So he gave us an efficiency upgrade for abilities he had already previously given us. need to take the bike to a place where it won't get absolutely fucking destroyed. And then I will take the rest of the stuff into the mountains.
Still got it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying us decontaminating soon. All operational. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. These things first.
So, Alex, you know, a couple of days ago, I went to donate plasma.
See?
So I was originally going to go to a location that was near my house, because, you know, convenience.
Mm-hmm.
But we decided to not go there because there was a referral bonus for the other place, and my mom already went there, so she got a referral bonus for it. But I then find out that my cousin, who lives near me,
Storing vehicle.
went to the original place we were going to go to. And as she is sitting there waiting for her turn, she sees out of the corner of her eye somebody who's about to donate. And they have this big-ass bruise on their arm. And you're not supposed to donate if you have a bruise on your arm, right?
Yeah.
Then she overhears the person go, "Is that okay?" And the person, like the assistant who's about to poke them, goes, "Probably not, but my last day is in 5 days, so I don't care," and then pokes her.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Like, is that is that copacetic? Like, fuck it, I don't know, man. Like, I don't get paid enough to care, so.
So, you know, I think I dodged a bullet there.
Alright.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This zip line right here may not lead me anywhere. It might not be connected to anything. It was fine before, but then I built all the roads.
So I forget, is it the case that all of the loot that you see on the ground, is that just random? Or is that also,
Okay, the stuff that doesn't have a name attached to it, like doesn't have a player name, then that's a random drop from the game. Stuff dropped by actual players will have a player's name on it. Let's go this way. Sometimes BB gets really into the zipline rides. Well, I don't seem to care all that much this time around.
BB intrigues me because it said BB gets excited with zip lines, but also gets terrified about being submerged underwater. Which, that's not how babies work.
No, babies are all over the place sometimes. Don't tell me one of the online zip lines that everybody uses.
Tell you that.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it. That one over there is a new one. Wasn't really the plan I was planning to go to, but sure, this one works too.
Scanning bridges ID. Verified. YD. Weapons detected. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, get this delivered.
Delivering cargo.
Welcome. I see you've taken extra special care of this cargo.
So close to her.
You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey.
Yes, the chemicals that I have no fucking place for right now.
The only limits
Alex,
are the
they're
ones
trying
we
to be
impose
nice.
upon ourselves.
True, true.
Good work. New order
Yeah,
available.
fuck 'em. Mountaineer.
You know, it's a real fun experience.
What?
Seeing people who are black react to Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 2.
Well, I don't watch that show, so I don't know what you're referring to.
The video game.
Thank you for the
With a fucking kitty going. You're.
Lee, you know how to pick a Lee, you know how to pick a lock? No. Why would I know that? You know, you're
Urban.
You are not saying what I think you're saying right now. Shit, man, I'm from Florida.
I just say stupid shit sometimes.
I've seen so many people go, we're not sidestepping that, Kenny. We're going to address that later.
Sometimes I get cold just looking at Sam out in this environment.
I remember you said that for the first time, and I said it just reminds me of home.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Thanks for dropping by. It sure is good to see you. By the way, I got you a little something.
Fucking Kiri keeps getting big.
If there's ever anything I can do for you, just say the word. Good work. New order of...
What's he got for me? Bring stuff back to him, bring stuff back to him. Not. Okay, nothing that I want.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So I think the rest of this goes to the photographer.
I'm back.
Hey. God. gosh, sand does not look comfortable. Plus the wind. That wind chill's gotta suck. Raven, how bad does the wind chill get where you live?
Depends. What time of year are we talking?
The worst.
The worst I've ever experienced was -63.
Goddamn.
I wanted to see how bad that actually meant, so I took a glass of steaming hot water that I usually use from my Keurig machine to make tea. I threw it out the door, and it immediately turned into glass and shattered on the floor.
Yep.
I do know that one, yeah.
So, all right.
The changing of states for water is easier when it's agitated. Which makes it interesting. If you have water that's sitting at the freezing temperature, but it's not agitated at all, it'll stay as, like, just at, like, freezing. If it is not agitated at all, it'll stay in its liquid state. But the moment you agitate it, it'll mass freeze right in front of you. So the rest of this is from the photographer, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go pick up my bike, and we'll go ahead and make that trip.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Got my bike. What? I could have swore Raven said something.
Nope.
So what have you guys thought of some of the characters so far in this game? Who do you think which ones do you think are the most intriguing?
Unger.
Kind of walked right into that one, didn't I?
A little bit, yeah. Just a
who,
little bit.
who do you think is the most intriguing? I don't know. Man who can summon ghost soldiers.
Any man
Yeah.
who can summon the 82nd, like ghosts of the 82nd to his side, is
Yeah.
far more interesting than anything else you could come up with.
Okay. Other than Unger, who would you say is the most? Who would you say are some of the most intriguing?
I forget her fucking name. What's the name of the sister?
Keep on keeping on.
Are we talking about
Sam's sister.
Sam's sister? Amelie.
Keep on keeping on.
I just find it very fascinating that even as a child, she looks the exact same. Like as a child of Sam, the sister looked the exact way that she does now.
Oh, when Sam was a child, I mean, yeah. Oh, it says
Yeah.
that I remember it mentioned that she hadn't aged a day, and it says because, like, her bot, like, a part of her is on the beach, so she doesn't age.
That's weird.
I don't believe that shit.
Well, like they mentioned this type of thing like a few ways. Like I think it says her body is on the beach, so she doesn't age. Another character has another aspect of them on the beach, so they are like basically they're various different people with various different conditions because they made a voyage to the beach, and when they came back, a part of them was left behind. And due to that, they're forever changed. And it's separate from regular dunes. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, I just make it a habit of not trusting suspicious women telling us to make us whole again. Very rarely turns out to be a good decision.
I like how, for us, like, we see Higgs, and it's like, I'm not saying he's uninteresting, but he's just got so much edge going on that all people want to do is meme on him.
I mean, yeah.
Beginning scan.
buddy.
I mean, I feel like he was meant to be constantly
All weapons will be locked.
looking at him like, what is up with this guy?
I do know that with this first game, some people were more interested in him, but by the second game, people are like, this motherfucker again.
Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Hey, Sam. It's great to see you again.
Ah, new patch. The lion.
Uh,
Look at all the stars. I swear to God, if it's actually 50 stars that you can get, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
It'd be funny.
I was like,
You'll
huh,
come back again
stars
soon,
on the blue,
right,
like
Sam?
on a blue background. That kind of reminds me of like, oh, wait a goddamn second, Kojima.
Please
Even though like
access
that's the
delivery
more
terminal
obvious
for
one,
further information.
it's still a thing of like, of course you would make Sam's pants the blue section of the American flag.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I did not.
Of course,
check
you
the
turned
secret
the
code.
review stars and shit into a Stars and Stripes joke.
Now there aren't any stripes on this album. Well, actually, yeah, there are just on the sides and legs, but it wouldn't show up near where the
Verifying ID.
Hey, Alex.
yes,
All weapons will be locked until departure.
There is one for every single location.
Sam Porter
yes,
There are 50 locations.
of course. All right, we'll just take these to Mountain Knot.
Order assigned. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
You know what? I don't know where to get the next order from Pete Englert. No, wait, he hasn't. He would send me a message requesting it. I just remembered, yeah.
Oh. So, Alex,
Mm-hmm.
you know what do you call it? The movie Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah?
The Tom Cruise and all that.
Yeah, I know. Live, die, repeat.
So,
All you need is kill.
apparently, Tom Cruise wanted less CGI for the suits. He wanted it to be as like minimalist as possible
Uh-huh.
to make more sense to look more real. But Emily Blunt was like, I am about 120 pounds on a good day. These things are 70 pounds. How am I supposed to be doing action scenes with them? Tom Cruise, trying to help her throughout the shoots, eventually said, "Stop being such a damn pussy," and that made her go, "All right, fuck you then." Outdid him in every single shot.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
all you need is kill got another adaptation though. I do remember that. This one has an anime, I believe.
Bless you.
Thank you. Right before we head back off to Hartman, I'm gonna have Sam rest.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
realize it's not, I have somebody else's ladder.
I am.
Nicholas Winding Refn, The Wicked Die Young.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. Private room. I will be right back.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
I return.
All right.
EX grenade.
Let's see how Lou's doing. Oh, by the way, I am now on the final star for Lou. I just need a little bit more.
You asleep?
I'll be at full stars.
Nice.
Do I want to alter my back? That is the question. I'm gonna go with yes. Alright, let's get rid of the spare ammo container. Does this remove all equipment? Let's make utility pouch. take some stuff to the doctor because because the path I'm going to use to get to Hartman is right. Like the zip line is right there. Of course, now I have stuff to the Son, fuck me. And stuff for Hartman. Okay. Grenade pouches. Awesome.
Order assigned.
Okay, I got grenades and I got blood. Let's do this.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Let's stop.
Hello, Sam.
Give me a new blood bag.
Oh, by the way, you're more.
Oh, got full room for it. All right, all right,
Do remember not.
Good work. New order of it.
got it. Oh, he's got stuff for the fucking prepper. Unfortunately, it's a lot of stuff. I'll do that on my own time. Stuff for Hartman.
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Here we go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
No, it's not. We're good.
I really wish that like you actually got to set up the zip line even if it doesn't fit your character model, just so that you just fucking plaster on a wall or do a Helldivers level ragdoll and just start flinging around.
That would be really funny.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons
So
detected. All
these
weapons
next
will
few
be locked
deliveries are going to
until
be
departure.
tough.
Cargo verified. Thank you. Safe travels.
Batard Mont Trachet wine
Delivering cargo.
and Aqua Vitae whiskey.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Thank you for your continued support. Good work. New order available.
Okay, there's orders for Sam and then there's standard orders. Okay, to the geologist and then to the paleontologist with less than 40% damage.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Hey. Okay. Alright, we got blood bags, we got containers. Am I looking on grenades? I should be pretty good on grenades. Yeah, I got like 11 hematic grenades.
Sam.
Fuck, another
I'm sure you
antimatter
haven't
bomb?
forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful
Oh.
with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
So, Alex, question.
Yeah, he mentioned that I should be careful, and I was thinking... The problem was I got a message in the middle of his whole spiel, and I had to take care of that, so I couldn't pay attention to what he was saying. Other than, you know, be extra careful with one of these packages. It should take any damage.
So, did you just not hear him go, I don't need to tell you to be careful with high-yield explosives?
I
which was the
said I
last
got a
word.
message, and I was answering that, so I couldn't pay attention to what he was saying. So no, I didn't hear him when he said that. I heard part of it. Not all. Okay. Means I gotta be super careful. Alright, let's... That way.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, goody.
What? BTs are like right outside the fucking building?
Or at least they're close enough to the building, like to the areas where there's time bomb right outside the building.
Oh yeah, that was just the hood.
There we go.
And of course, for somehow snow time fall does more damage than other
I
time
told
fall.
you. Because snow is higher concentration. The snow precipitation is higher concentration version of rain precipitation, so your average storm with rain would be considered a very mild snow.
Is it though? I'm taking a shit, don't worry about it.
I was sitting here going, how do you not know how snow works? And then I remember you don't live in an area with snow.
I've gotten snow where I live a total of 4 times in my entire life. I always get to see where the snow is. It's usually just, you know, a little bit higher elevation, but if the snow actually comes down to my elevation, then like I said, the weather has gone horribly, horribly wrong.
Meanwhile, with me, I'm just like, yeah, it's fucking snow. Of course it's gonna be like that.
The one thing I absolutely cannot afford to get into right now is a fight. Can you imagine, the fucking BTs knock me over because they want to take me and then immediate point out?
That would, in fact, be hilarious.
No little thing, just you're carrying an antimatter bomb, so that just means straight up point out. Why is he red?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
BTs are supposed to be black static, not any of this fiery static shit. Like, what the fuck?
Alex, we saw a lion BT that had a face made out of gold.
Yeah, but these are
And
just
a blood
fucking
red-
seekers. The seekers should not be looking like that. Oh my god.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Red BTs are particularly dangerous due to the fact they can only be defeated using chiral bullets or having their umbilical cords separated. All other weapons are ineffective.
Lovely.
But they produce a large amount of chiral crystals once released.
Someone's got cold feet.
Just gotta keep moving. Just gotta waddle like this. Okay. Looks like this used to be a settlement for some time. Probably why all those beaches were there. See that shit? Another fucking hideout.
Oh, yeah.
Prepare all of these containers while I got this. Yeah, that's
Alex, I have a question for
go ahead.
you. Do you remember?
20 Christmas, September.
Yeah.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridge.
We made it.
Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until
I forgot I have most of the week
cargo
off. This week.
Nice.
Nice.
Outside of Tuesday, I'm off pretty much all week.
Cool shit.
Delivering cargo.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of day stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Skimped out just shy of 3 stars.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
That's a name right there.
What?
The guy who plays him is named Walter Gray the Fourth.
That is indeed a name right there. Okay, so...
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, so, based off of this, there's somebody who lives in this area who I haven't found, who's probably optional. There was I believe the doctor had something for the novelist's son, so I'll have to go back there and take care of that too. But for now, let's just plan on getting to the paleontologist. Yeah, let's just focus on getting to the paleontologist at this time. Raven is off mic for the time being. Let's forsake this. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and let that be. more container repair. Wait, unless he's got some in the locker for us. No, then why does it say
Thank you for your contribution.
all right. Let's see here. No great way out of here. What we'll do is make our way through the maze down here. Down here, we'll make our way down this way. Down, further, and down into the out we go.
Weapons restrictions keeping up.
Okay, perfect. Gotta be ever careful with the antimatter bomb.
Just a little bit.
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Still can't afford to get into a fight.
Yeah.
Why it goes off is not your problem for at least 20 minutes.
Lol.
Okay.
Good job.
BB actually started laughing about that.
Ha! It's mocking you.
One makes you wonder if repatriates can age. Yeah, they can. We saw Timefall hit Sam in the early game, hit his hand, and part of his hand aged. Do they die of old age? Yeah, most likely. Because the thing is, when they repatriate, they go back to their old body, and whatnot. So I'm guessing that it's just it spits them back out into what they were, but it does have to take a toll. Sounds like hell when you're 80. Yeah, repatriating as an 80-year-old has gotta suck.
Probably.
Okay, I think I see where they're at. so many. Well, it's a very different like vibe here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
Okay. Give
Cargo verified.
cargo a quick the antimatter bomb a quick spray.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how. You can set up the chiral network while I work.
Let's see. Paleontologist is portrayed by Max Middleman. Oxygen mask. Paleontologist provided. And next level hypnotic grenades.
Nice.
VA for Red 13.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
Awesome.
That fossil...
I will be right back. Gotta take care of something. Returned.
Could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, so orders for Sam. Recovery of ammonites.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
Straight up space helmet.
Order assigned.
Is that the starboard from Starfield? I have no idea what you mean.
Oh. I get what Raven means.
Okay. I'm going.
Thank you for your contribution.
I wonder, will I be able to see the gases? Find out.
Weather restrictions lifted.
Almost there.
Oh, it's down there. I see. One of them is a twice container. Okay, this looks like how you imagine it must be. Jesus Christ, Raven.
Hold on. God damn, what did I do to you? Okay, to be fair, you earned the piss out of that.
My battery actually is draining pretty fast. Holy shit.
Safe travels. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Keeping on. Thank you.
Childminder. Hey, I've reached maximum level of BB.
Nice.
Cargo.
Ah, you found it. Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
New data acquired. Neanderthals are not extinct. Hartman's theory of evolution. Umbilical cords in Devonian era fossils. Volcano orange. Can Lu mega evolve to defeat Palkia? What's Palkia?
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, let's see. Power extraction device for evolutionary development biology. Evo biologist. Whatever. Fuck it. Okay. Cool. All right. I think we're good to go.
Order
Actually, you know what? No, let me replace all my level 1s with level 2s. See where we're going.
They see me, Sam.
And there. The geologist. We're just gonna have to reshape the slopes. hopefully it's not too bad, and then we'll make
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, goody. Another cube to retrieve. This one for the paleontologist. Alright, let me see that mail. Hello, Sam. This is you, yes. Sam, our precious companion. Forgive me, like I shouldn't be so familiar. It's just that what Benjamin and the others call you. Thanks to you, we're all connected now. And I heard you have you like Half-Life and Portal 2, is that right? I'm afraid to ask for one favor. I'm sure you can. You'll need to, that's right, another cube. You'll need to climb the mountain to the north of my shelter. You'll find an old ruin there south of Heart-Shaped Lake. The cube oh, in that fucking BT-infested area. What message? You misspelled senor, but okay. Thank you. All right. Wait, nudity? Lol. Didn't read the ESRB for RE6. What the fuck do you mean, nudity? You know, zombie nudity.
Eyes open. Stay away.
Luckily, the time fall's not coming down right now.
Keep on keeping on.
And now we get time ball.
There we go.
It's like geothermal vents. Are we in Yellowstone? No, Yellowstone doesn't have any buildings. Not any significant buildings. Yeah, this is definitely like an area with geothermal activity at the very least, with sulfur pools and whatnot. Let's see.
paleontologist needs there, Sam. Afraid you'll just have to collect the tar yourself. She initially deployed equipment for this very purpose near a BT hotspot. But after the weather took a turn for the worse, retrieving samples herself ceased to be an option. So it's up to you now to track down all the units and do what she couldn't. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to bring her that ammonite the paleontologist gave you. Proceed with the utmost caution, Sam. There's a lot of ways this could go wrong.
Well, at the very least, I did bring with me a bunch of grenades, so... Evolutionary development plan. Things to get, but I only see 4 of them. Yeah, BB is stressed. So am I, because I just had to cut 3 umbilical cords in rapid succession without having to move.
Good job.
Personally, wouldn't be stressed. Lars This is one of... Okay, does it mean I only need 4 tar samples and then plus the thing? Is it's like, is it just 1 of 5 cargo in general, or is it 1 of 5 tar samples? Because the cargo I'm carrying on my back did say 1 of 5, even though there's nothing else with it. I'm gonna grab that. Probably that. I just need 5 pieces of cargo. Let's put that one down there. Take some Tylenol. God damn it. This guy seems a little big. No, I can't cut his thing. Fuck.
That's dumb.
I'm guessing so. He was just really big. No, not my... Get off me! Get off me! God. I mean, how much damage can tar samples take? So note to self, can't just go up, walk up and cut the big guys.
Pretty fucking scary.
Shit. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck. They tried to head me off at the pass. Like, rock my baby all the time. Blows me rocks. This is my extreme. Come on, Lou. I need you to be better. Fuck, that's not working.
Ball.
There you go. Alright. Just the way of panic shaking, like, rocking. Make our way up to the... Oh, this one. Depot. Wow. This is some, this is a little steep. Betrayed by everybody's favorite psychic biotic. Oh, okay, so she's Amanda Holiday.
And Keitel.
Enough already.
Oh, I could have just walked around. Okay, whatever.
Begin the scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be cargo verified. Thank you.
Cargo probably took some hits.
Delivering cargo.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend. Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's where my studies will truly begin.
Ooh, a grenade launcher. Tar bubbles up from the beach.
Thank you. It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Death Stranding. After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar, evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yo.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I could bring fish to him, or alright, I'm gonna get stuff for the paleontologist. Gonna go to the paleontologist and then try to find the guy in this area. I'll probably set up a tower. First things first, let me bunker.
You don't know how disappointed I was, Alex.
About
that I forgot that when you buy somebody a game as a gift on Xbox, you can only change the deliverer's name, you can't change the recipient name, so I couldn't be like, hey, I am Raven wishes to give ungrateful fuck a game.
Alright. I see how it is.
I'm not calling you that. I just wanted to be like, I wanted to make something funny, and then I saw that I could only change my name. I'm like, well, that severely limits my funny potential.
Put those away in the front. And I'm going to fabricate. Don't have enough for 3 PCCs. Okay, I'll make 2 PCCs. Take the order for the paleontologist. Actually, I don't think I can carry that. That's like 840 pounds. Oh, excuse me, 840 kilos. Yeah, I don't think I can take that.
840 kilos is much different than 840 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, both are still
a lot.
Way heavier than a normal person should carry.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What?
Randomly coming across a lady streaming some games, find out she's streaming Beyond Two Souls. And she, as I then find her, she is Ami. She has gotten to the level called Navajo. And she's like, ooh, I can't wait to see what David Cage, very respectable, and always decides to research and get proper people to talk about subject matter. David Cage on other people's culture. I can't wait to see what he has to do about the First Nations people of the Navajo. And I saw a bunch of people go, unironically, best section of the game.
That's just how bad the game is.
Now they did say that's not a high bar.
Hey, to be fair, that bar is in the dirt.
And them having, and them stating that the natives there were having a ghost war against Satan was certainly a choice.
What the fuck?
Anybody hear me?
A ghost war against Satan.
Ghost war against Satan is not a
Which do you
phrase
think
I
is worse?
would ever expect to
A
hear.
group of natives having a ghost war against Satan, or China deciding to build a gateway to hell so that they could make a hell nuke to attack America?
That was before America had the hard-on against China.
Now, they don't say that it's China. They say that it's Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan?
No, Kyrgyzstan. But everybody there speaks Chinese, looks East Asian, and their flag is like 2 colors away from being the Chinese flag.
And we are certain of this.
Considering the subtitles when they speak, it says speaking Chinese.
So Kyrgyzstan, not Kyrgyzstan.
Yes.
Yes, Alex, they gave it a fake name.
Alex, this is the same person who said that Detroit Become Human is not about racism, and then begins with the black person having the option to say, I have a dream.
Further
Or
reinforcing.
when they straight up reference fucking Martin Luther King. And like more straight on. Remember that one? Let me see. Am I out of range
Or
for that?
putting the androids at the back of the bus.
Okay, I'm out of range. I'm 73 meters out of range, in fact.
What the fuck is a chronometer?
Okay, so what you do
Rah.
is you take a centimeter and you multiply that by 100. You take the result of that and multiply that by 1,000.
The fuck's a centimeter?
I will just use my freedom units.
Stay focused.
I saw somebody say that they refuse to use. Oh wow.
Eyes
What the fuck happened?
Sam just fell.
Ugh. The way you say that makes it seem like it was that you had zero part in it. And I don't believe that for a second.
Construction complete.
I remember seeing somebody say that they refused to use the metric system for temperature.
Why?
But
For
also
temperature? I don't think it's temperature.
The like say the like
Centigrade?
Celsius.
Like Celsius and centigrade?
Like Celsius is pointless and Fahrenheit is worthless. And they said Kelvin is the superior measurement system in so many different ways. They just don't have time to list them.
There's one thing. It basically goes like this. Like, what measuring system of, what measure of units for, temperature says about you? Which ones you use? Fahrenheit, you're American. Celsius, you're from everywhere else in the world. Centigrade, you're a scientist. Kelvin, you are a precise scientist. Nah, in reality, for Kelvin, it's, you are specifically a physicist. Particle physicist. Particle physicist. Or a chemist. Main point is, like, with most life sciences and whatnot, like, Kelvin is irrelevant.
Yep.
It is 273 degrees lower than Celsius.
Still got some in the tank.
So you have to, like, subtract, you have to add 273 degrees in Celsius for every, unit of Kelvin, like, for the base unit of Kelvin.
Alex, this is the same person that made that 20-hour analysis of Skyrim.
Oh, the one that you sent me and I just did not fucking watch.
You said, what am I watching? I said, it's an analysis of Skyrim. You said, "Co, can I see it?" I said, it's a bit long. And you're like, well, I'll give it a look. And then I sent you the video and you just said, I'm not looking at that.
Lol.
I told you it's a bit long. And you were still like, send it to me anyways.
Listen, there's a difference between a bit long and fucking bad.
Now, he does specify, hey, do not look at this all in one sitting. Put this on a second monitor while you're doing work or while you're going on a jog. And then just leave a comment with the time code of where you are so that you can go back to it when you want to. Sure, it boosts engagement numbers, but at the same time, are you going to sit for 12 hours for part 1 and then 8 hours for part 2? I didn't think so.
No. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
I just remember the part of the game I'm at.
I wish that I could play Expedition 33 blind again.
Right, for the first time again. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a fucking amazing experience.
I'll never get it back.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there's a sicko who will make a game that'll hurt you as much.
I can only hope.
I can only hope.
I mean, you could play some Nier. That'll do it.
I want it to hurt me emotionally, not visually.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Automata is a fucking bullet hell combined with hack and slash action game.
Yeah.
That hurts my eyes trying to keep track of everything.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Every time I suggest Nier to you, you come up with a new reason not to.
Until departure. All clear.
I will come up with a new one each time. I stopped playing the game once I got ending B.
That implies
So that I would
that
get
you
back
made
to it later.
that you made significant progress.
You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. I'm just telling you
I
where
think
I
this is the
am.
wrong person. We are at time. So we will have to continue this next week. For now, I'm just gonna continue. I won't progress the story at all, but I will probably look for that other prepper. So I will see you guys next week. Have a good one, everybody.